is doing, throwing the jab more liberally here than normally, although that's his more frequent approach, is to lead with the left hook as he did there.
You got to remember, all it takes is one good punch from Ruiz to turn things around.
Ruiz trying to tee off on a body shot. Jones moves away.
You know what Jones does? He moves behind the referee. When he says break, he steps behind the referee, which is extremely smart. It gives the other guy a long time to catch up with him.
John Ruiz told us in our meeting that he wants to go back to what he sees as his lighter heavyweight style. In the early days of his career, he was a mobile boxer puncher type, and he thinks he wants to do some of that tonight. Questionable, it seems to us, as a strategy. His advantages are supposed to be those of a heavyweight.
If ever he should be fighting like a heavyweight, it's right now. No time to go back into trying to outbox a boxer and be smart. You got to be rough tonight.
Those might be the 3 best jabs I've ever seen Roy Jones land.
And 2 of the hardest body punches he's ever taken.
Those shots around the body by Ruiz, those hurt.
There's Jones going to the body, and again, he believes Ruiz is soft in the belly. In fact, when one of our producers said, "You mean he has a glass jock?" Roy Jones says, "Yeah, that's exactly it. I'm going to break his glass jock."
He's allowing Jones too much time to rest. This is no more than a light heavyweight fight for him when he can just have that much time not to do anything but just sit there and even initiate the contact. You got to jab Roy Jones to his chest, to his body, and wear him down if you're Ruiz.
Again, they go to the ropes. And again, Ruiz tries to take advantage of the chance to punish Jones to the ribcage. Except for a few moments like that, the first 3 rounds have been largely a sparring session for Roy Jones.
That Ruiz is sitting there watching and waiting for something good to happen.
And he gets caught with the right hand right on the button. And Jones hits him with the left hook and ducks the right.
The referee warned Jones that time, and Jones hadn't done anything.
Well, between rounds, Ruiz's manager, Norman Stone, yelled at Jay Nady and said, "You're always warning my guy. Why don't you warn Jones?"
And he reacted to it.
That's right. Bell.
Okay, listen to me good. This kid ain't coming like he wants to now. I want you going and steal him, but I need the combination. So the singles and doubles now, let's catch him with the 3rd shot. Let's catch him with the 3rd shot. I want you to try to touch him to the body some, but get low and move out to your right. Okay?
You're moving good. You're moving good. You cut the undercut him off. He's right there for you. When he comes, you got to counter punch him. You got to start throwing 1, 2, 3s now. Stepping over to the side. 1, 2, 3, step over to the side. You got to start moving your hands.
Two little ones, baby.
All right? Right here.
Here's Jones, who has never been a jabber in the light heavyweight division, firing jabs, landing them flush.
CompuBox numbers through round 3. John Ruiz, 18 out of 90 punches. In other words, he's throwing 30 per round. Jones perfectly content to work at that pace, 27 out of 112. Harold Letterman, how'd you score the first 3 rounds?
Okay, Jim, I got it 3-0, 30-27, Roy Jones Jr. Jim, I just like the way he's keeping that fight in the middle of the ring. That's where he wants to fight. He's getting off the good left jabs, getting off the good lead left hooks, and you know, just beating John Ruiz to the punch. So far, I think it's a Roy Jones Jr. fight based on clean punching and definitely ring generalship.
I scored the first round even, and the other 2 for Jones.
I've been in the ring with those smaller guys, and you just cannot be in the middle of the ring with them. You got to keep them up against the rope and do what Ruiz is doing now. You can't afford to let them go back to the middle of the ring where they outdo everything. They're quicker.
There's a solid right cross by Jones. Ruiz takes it very well. When they were pinned against the ropes in the corner, Ruiz hit Jones on both hips. What was that about, George?
Well, you take the man's legs away, he can't do all the things he want to do. But Jones is accustomed to being hit down there, and he's got a good cup. Never have you seen his cup so high above his trunks.
Blood trickling from the left nostril of John Ruiz after the solid right hand by Jones. about 30 seconds ago.
He's got Ruiz cautious. And that's what you've got to get in there and fight him if you Ruiz. You can do this thing if you get the maul in this guy. Ruiz is making a mistake of keep getting caught with shots thinking this guy can't hit. All of a sudden, those little guys will knock your head off.
Hard to imagine there's any fighter above 160 pounds whom Roy Jones can't beat to the punch. He is repeatedly beating Ruiz to the punch in the center of the ring.
Only because Ruiz doesn't punch until he gets hit.
Jones ducks the jab, and Ruiz begins pawing at the blood around his nose.
Now Roy Jones is not even moving backwards much.
Even while jabbing Ruiz in the face accurately, Jones continues to look at the middle of Ruiz's chest.
And he slides away behind the referee again. That's wonderful.
Masterful stuff.
That's what Angelo Dundee would teach. You're using the referee good. Good jab to the body by Ruiz.
And that's a tactic he must use.
That can get him into the fight and get him in the fight good.
So far it's been Jones who's jabbing to the body. Now Ruiz gets in a good one. Ooh! He stunned him with that.
Ruiz walked into a right hand and it shook him.
And now Jones looks to do it again. Just missed. And John Ruiz has tasted Jones's power.
What are you doing waiting? You all right? Huh?
Get him, Isaac. Get some Isaac.
The fuck you waiting on this kid for? He's coming out, Johnny. He's coming out.
Finish it up. What's his running? You gotta get on him.
You better get out.
Get on him. Don't wait.
Keep it like that. You got control. You're doing the right thing now. Just keep it like that, okay? All right? Yep. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Watch Jones's punch as he hits him with a clean right hand, a little high, stunned Ruiz momentarily.
That's all you want to do if you're the smaller guy. Yeah. Stun the big man, make him wait.
So far, this fight has lived up to the odds, which reflected the belief that it would be an exceptional smaller man against a rugged journeyman.
Now Jay Nady stops the action, and he wants Vaseline taken off of Roy Jones' face. Alton Murchison does the honors. Power shots in 4. Jones 8 out of 18. Ruiz 5 out of 21. Roy's pretty much had his way, except for those moments when he's been pinned against the ropes and has taken body shots from Ruiz.
Ruiz looks a little bit more determined to get inside to him now.
We're holding hitting him. Roy, you were holding. He can hit it.
Lead left hook.
Every time Ruiz covers up, Roy Jones slaps him anyway to make him say, take your hands down, don't cover up.
One of the reasons Jones likes to lead with the left hook is that the natural motion of the punch takes him to the side as he throws it, so it's hard for somebody to pay him back. He feels like with the jab he's going straight in, and he's more vulnerable to the counter punch. But here tonight he's used the jab more liberally than before.
This has turned into a typical Roy Jones fight, but Ruiz still's got the power. You can't play around with it. Ooh, body shot by Roy Jones.
We've twice seen him knock men out with body shots. He starts Virgil Hill with a single shot to the liver.
I can still hear the slap of that shot to Virgil Hill's body in my ear.
Now here's Ruiz again, pounding against Jones's cup and against his hips to try to take Roy's legs away.
He's got to continuously fight like that. He can't let these minutes go by where he's not doing anything. You beat a guy in the body, you got to be right back on him. When the referee says break, get right back on him. Otherwise, he recuperates.
It looks like Jones is starting to fight more like the big man than Ruiz.